Hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling Lady, and I hope you have absolutely fabulous day. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create this super cool Christmas card with gnomes on a swing. For today's project, I'm going to use a free gift from Creative Stamping Magazine issue 102. On page number 9, you can actually check my card, and the link to that video will be in the top right corner. However, what's really good about this issue, that you can also check Marta's Drop of Sunshine beautiful projects, and I really encourage you to check them because they are absolutely stunning. The magazine also comes with A4 stamp set, Christmas Gnomes, and beautiful design papers. These are perfect for any Christmas makes. And to start our project today, I'm going to use 300 GSM, white card and square cutting die, and I created a frame for my base, and I'm going to use that beautiful bubble stamp, and I'm going to heat emboss it. First, I'm going to use anti-static bag as usual before we do any heat embossing on your project, and trust me, it is worth the time because you won't have any fingerprints later on. To stamp my image, I'm using Versamark ink, which is clear, transparent and sticky ink, and our heat embossing will be perfect with this ink. So as usual, I use my favorite gold embossing powder, and I'm going to stamp more bubbles on the frame. And I wonder, what is your favorite embossing powder for Christmas makes? Please let me know, I'm really curious. And as you can see, I'm repeating the process. However, I put my bubble on different angle just for a little bit of variety on my project. And I encourage you to do the same because this way your beautiful cards will be even more stunning. When this is ready, as you can see, I put a little bit of embossing powder because I don't want to stamp that bubble in the same spot. And as you can see, I've got a few of the bubbles on the left and a few more on the right hand side. But that is absolutely fine because in the end it is a handmade card. So when this is ready, I'm going to heat set my embossing powder, and I really encourage you to heat set your tool for about 20 seconds before you put it on a project. And as usual, just move your tool really quickly when the powder starts melting. And what do you think about that shine and sparkle? Now I've got a piece of heat resistant acetate, and this is really crucial. I'm going to use anti-static bag just to make sure there will be no fingerprints because with acetate it is so tricky to do heat embossing. Now when this is ready, I'm going to put my frame on top because this way I'll make sure that I have my sentiment exactly where I want. And I chose that beautiful Merry Christmas, and as you can see, there are two different fonts in that sentiment. I really like that idea. And again, I'm going to use Versamark ink. However, this time I'm going to use white fine embossing powder by Cosmic Shimmer, and it is perfect for any sentiments because it is fine embossing powder. Now when this is ready, I'm going to put my piece of scrap paper and I'm going to sprinkle that beautiful embossing powder. And I think it would be even perfect for any snow decorations on acetate. And I thought the acetate, it is a really crucial element of this card because we don't want our bubble swing to just move around. We just want to make sure that it actually stays inside the card. And to color in my frame, I actually decided to use Aqua Marker by Spectre Noir. As you can see, there are 3 colors in one pen, and I'm starting with the darker on the sides and the lighter color in the middle. And as I said before, this is 300 GSM card. However, you can use also watercolor card, and then the colors will blend even more beautifully and quickly. However, yes, I just wanted to have whatever I had in my hand on my desk. That's why I decided to use 300 GSM card, and it actually worked really well for my project because later on I'm going to use a wet paintbrush and blend all those colors together. And what's really good about heat embossing, that it actually resists that watercolor pen. super beautiful and quick for any of your Christmas makes, especially the last minute makes. And yes, I decided to leave those bubbles uncolored because later on I'm going to add more colors for the background. And as you can see, I've got a smaller square and I'm going to apply really dark blue ink, pigment ink, using ink blending tool. And all the names of the products I use in today's video will be in the description down below, so you can check them out if you want. Also, I leave a link for Marta, Drop of Sunshine, YouTube channel, so you can check her out. Recently she designed beautiful papers, so please check her out. Now I'm going to stamp that beautiful image with two gnomes on a Christmas bubble. I just couldn't resist, and when I saw that stamp I thought, yes, this card has to move, and yes, the gnomes will be on a swing. Have you ever created that card? If you haven't, I really hope this video will inspire you to create something fun this Christmas. And if you create a card based on my project, please let me know. I would really like to see your creation. And again, I stamped that image with Versamark ink, my gold embossing powder, and I heat set it so it is ready to color. And this time, because I'm still using that 300 GSM card, I decided to put all the tri-color markers on my glass mat and use a wet paintbrush. And this time I'll just make sure the colors blend quickly, easily, and beautifully. And yes, we will have that beautiful, stunning watercolor effect. And what's really good about those pens, if you make any mistake, if you go over the line, just put a drop of water, leave it for 2-3 seconds, and lift it up with a piece of tissue, and no one will ever know that you made a mistake. Super quick, easy, and I love it. And when I finished that project, I thought, maybe next time when I use that beautiful image, I'm going to add even more details to the bubble. But probably in the future. For this video, I decided to keep it super simple because you can use any colors you want. And if you want to take a screenshot of the pens I use, you can do it. No problem at all. Now, coming back to our background. To add even more sparkle, I decided to use acrylic gold marker by Spectrum Noir, and I thought it would be really good for any of my night stars. Have you ever used that technique in your card making? If you have, did you use acrylic marker or maybe acrylic paint? And actually, which one do you prefer? Please let me know. I really hope this video will inspire you to create something similar. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And click that notification bell because yes, I'm planning to have more videos on my channel. And please let me know in the comments if you like this video, if you would like to give this project a go. That would mean a lot to me. Now, as usual, because the Creative Stamping magazine doesn't usually have matching cutting dies, so I'm using my scissors to fussy cut the image. And actually it wasn't that bad, but even then I decided to use my craft knife and get all those tiny details because I really like it in all the projects. And when you use any craft knife and a cutting mat, be careful because we don't want to cut your fingernails. Now, when this is ready, we need to attach a string, and I decided to use my crochet string, super quick and easy, but to match it beautifully with the stars, yes, I decided to use the same acrylic marker in gold color, and I colored the thread. Yes, you can do it, and this way you actually don't need all the elements in the same colors, because you can apply the color and it will be super beautiful. Now, to attach the string, I'm going to use 3mm red liner tape. Super quick and easy. But even if you go over with the tape, you can use scissors. And just to make sure everything is attached properly, I decided to use more tape and put literally a tiny piece of scrap paper on top, because I don't want the string to go undone, first of all, and then it will be properly done inside our card. And if you want, actually, you can put something else inside the card, so it will be not only gnomes on the swing card, but a shaker card at the same time. Oh, that would be a really good idea. Okay, now I'm going to use baby powder because I need to take off some stickiness from that tape. And that is the easiest way. You use a baby powder and a paintbrush. Just make sure it is completely dry. Now I'm going to add 3mm red liner tape on the back of my frame because I'm going to attach our beautiful acetate with a sentiment. And I think the red liner tape, it is the best adhesive for acetate. However, if you have any other favorite adhesive, let me know. I would really like to try it. And as usual, I use my magic glue, one and only glue, and I put it a few dots here, and I'm going to use double-sided foam adhesive for extra dimension because our swing has to move. So yes, we need lots of dimension. And to make it super beautiful, I decided to add 2 pieces of double-sided foam adhesive. Now, I'm attaching the string, and as you can see, I just cut it a little bit longer than usual because I just wanted to make sure that the string is long enough and it will never ever go undone. And even then, I put a few dots of my favorite one and only liquid glue, and then I can add one more piece of double-sided foam adhesive. Super quick, easy. And when this is ready, I'm going to use my pokey tool to peel off the backing, and yes, we're going to attach it to our blue background. Super quick and easy. And as usual, I use a few dots of liquid glue because when in time that dry adhesive dries even more, that liquid glue will keep all those pieces together forever. And now, this is really crucial if you make a swing card. I'm using the same baby powder with a paintbrush because our swing will go from left to right, so I just want to make sure there is no stickiness on that double-sided foam adhesive, because this way our swing will be attached to one of the sides, and that's not what we want. Now I've got a card base 6 by 6 inches. I'm going to put double-sided tape on the back of my blue panel, peel it off with my pokey tool, and as usual, use my favorite liquid glue, magic glue. And when this is ready, we can attach our green frame and our card is done. Actually, super simple, isn't it? I really hope you will give it a go because I think it's a really unique Christmas card, especially with gnomes and a swing, like a bubble swing. Wow. And a really big tip for you, if you make that card, make the fold at the top. And this way, yes, it is done. Please let me know what do you think about this card, if you like it, if you'd like to give it a go. Please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. On the left and on the right you can also check my other videos and feel inspired for Christmas project this year. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. See you in the next video.